What's good, people? It has been a hot minute. My bad. I had to take a break from wrestling. I was watching too much, and I just needed a break. I just needed a break. So yeah, but I said I would be back with a double bookings review for the month I missed and the upcoming month. And you see it. You saw the title, so you already know. You already know. We doing February and March 2025. Let's do it. Let's get into it. So starting off. For February, we got let's go with Raw, okay? So we got the good booking side first. You know what? Yeah, good booking side first. So, firstly, I just want to say I'm not going to do too many honorable mentions because I'm doing 2 months worth of a review and one video. So I kind of wanted to keep it a little light on myself. You know what I'm saying? A little light. So yeah. But anyways, February 2025, Raw's good booking honorable mentions go to Penta because they've been handling him pretty well with Ludwig Kaiser and Pete Dunne. They got a little story there, and he's just been killing it and showing people who he is. I honestly haven't seen much of his matches from AEW, but he's really good. And the fact that he had I think it's his second match with Rey Mysterio, um, first in WWE, but second in total. So that was good. Lyra Valkyria is the next one on the honorable mentions list. Then we got Io Sky because they've also been booking her pretty damn good for in the month of February, right? Pretty good. I like it. Y'all know. If you don't know, I'm an Io Sky fan. I have been for a few years actually. Yeah, it's crazy to say that. But yeah, a few years. Now, the person who gets the good booking is actually Liv Morgan for the month of February. She's just been killing it. And as much as you love to hate her or hate to hate her, regardless of how you feel, she's been killing it. She's been upgrading her ring game, her promo game. Like, I don't know. She's just a very good heel, I would say. You know, she's one of the top stars on Raw. And when she comes to Smackdown, it's the same thing. So now for mid booking, it's gonna be Liv Morgan's boyfriend, on-screen boyfriend, Dom Mysterio. Because it's not good, it's not bad. That's the thing with my mid bookings category. It's not good, it's not bad. It's somewhere in the middle. It's basically a we'll see, or it's not hitting enough for me. So this is just a we'll see. I'm a Dominic Mysterio fan. He's got a feud going on with Finn Balor, kind of, sort of. I wouldn't say a feud, but like it's kind of like building. It's they're teasing it. They're teasing a Judgment Day split. They're teasing Finn snapping on Dom, and I'm sure when or if Finn turns on Dom, Liv and Raquel are obviously coming with him. I don't know about Carlito. I mean, maybe. I don't know. We'll see though. Now, for the bad booking of February, I didn't really have anything for Raw. I couldn't really pick out anything that was inherently like bad, and I was just like, wow, this is just terrible, or this is just not good for this person. I didn't have anything like that, So we're moving on to February 2025 for SmackDown. Let's get the bad booking rolled over there. I actually have a bad booking for SmackDown. And in February, bro, listen, it's Shinsuke Nakamura, right? Let me explain. You got Shinsuke. They put all this like money into him, like getting him a new entrance theme. He's got new ring gear. He looks different. Like he upgraded his look to become this like leveled up heel, right? And he debuts this new look by basically murdering LA Knight or attempting to. And he beats LA Knight, gets the US championship. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm a big LA Knight fan, but cool, Shinsuke, he needs this. He needs some revitalization in his character. And he just, we could always use more top heels, Well, That's not exactly what happened because it had some gas in the tank, but then that gas ran out for Shinsuke. He kind of just floated around. He had a couple of US title defenses, and it just felt like he was just a side character, bro. Like he was just on the back burner. He was just floating around, he's that duck that you put in your bathtub, when you take a bath. He's just floating around. He's just there to kind of make sure you're not too bored, but things don't really get too interesting, you know? Like, what was he really doing? He was just keeping the title warm for LA Knight. I mean, I was hoping he would just like have a run that Bronson Reed was doing before Bronson got injured, where he would just go on a tear, and just cement himself as a top heel and like, yo, like I ain't playing. I'm Shinsuke Nakamura, bro, but I'm different. I'm here to whoop ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to take names. I'm here to ruin careers, break legacies, make my own legacy. It just hurts, man. It just hurts. So, anyways, moving on. SmackDown's mid booking is going to be LA Knight, because I wasn't like super excited. I wasn't super disappointed. I was just kind of like, okay, what are we doing here? Yeah, he had an okay month with February 2025. It was okay for LA Knight. Things were building. He was kind of staying afloat, and he was staying relevant in the mid card, I would say. Not inherently bad, not inherently good, somewhere in the middle. So, we'll see. That was basically the mindset. Now, the good booking for February 2025 is actually different this time. I have not done this yet on these monthly reviews. It's actually going to be a whole division. And I'm actually very proud of WWE for doing this, because for so long, it was kind of dry after the Usos kind of split up, and then, they had a little thing with Cody and Jay, and Judgment Day was kind of doing things, and Kevin and Sammy got split up because of the Raw and SmackDown roster change. So, yeah, but anyways, getting to the point, good booking is SmackDown's tag team division. Like, they just, I don't know, man, they just ramped it up, and they made it chaotic and good, and they put a lot of effort into it, and I feel like everybody just brought their A game for February 2025, bro. Like the whole, you got Pretty Deadly doing their thing, coming up. They're like, yo, man, we want a piece of ours, bro. Where's ours? They came back into the scene. They was like, bro, we're tired of this shit. We're tired of being just fodder, development talent. We're tired of that. They come back, they do their thing, right? Then you got Motor City Machine Guns, who lost the titles at the Rumble, I believe, the Royal Rumble. And they're just like, yo, we lost our titles to some scummy stuff. We're ticked off too. So, we're hungry AF. And then you got DIY, who, recently turned heel, I think at Elimination Chamber or a little bit before that. And it was a clever way to do it. Very clever way. And DIY was like, yo, we're not playing no games no more, bro. Like, we just want the gold, and we're tired of being good, because it's not helping us win. It's not helping us, get where we want to be. So screw everybody. If you want it, come get it. And then you got my boys, the Street Profits. They come in, and they're hungry, and they've been hungry, but now they're just like, they got another edge to them. Like, I thought they were gonna turn heel, and it seems like they're kind of like tweeners, meaning they're not heels, they're not faces. I think they're somewhere in between. Like, they did some heel stuff, but they're not like antagonizing the crowd and doing super scummy stuff. They're kind of just like tearing things up in the tag team division. So, they kind of like destroyed the other tag teams. And then you got Los Garza, who for a while has just been hanging around with Santos Escobar. Like, his Legado del Fantasma crew was kind of put on the shelf, and then Elektra Lopez got laid off. So, I think that might have halted any plans for Legado del Fantasma for a few weeks. But Los Garza, the talent was always there, bro. And then, they're in the tag team scene too, and there's in the tag team title scene, bro. They just come out, just like everybody else, every other team that I mentioned for the tag team division on SmackDown. Los Garza's there. They are ready to get their piece. They're hungry. Like, everybody's hungry, bro. That's the whole message here. Everybody's hungry in the tag team division for SmackDown in the month of February, and they're just all ready to kill it, bro. Like, they're ready to kill each other. They're ready to kill everything. So I'm very impressed with that, and I'm very happy about that. Yeah, so that's gonna be it for the February side of this booking review. On to the March side of the bookings review, right? So, keeping things good and keeping it on the blue brand, we're going to transition to March 2025 for the SmackDown Good Booking. That's going to be, again, the men's tag team division, because the bullet train, it never slowed down, bro. Like bullet trains don't slow down, right? That's what this is. They kept it going, man. And I'm really, 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 really happy that they finally pulled the trigger and they had Street Profits like beat down everybody, and they won the tag team titles, bro. They won the tag team titles. I was so happy because Street Profits have not been champs for so long, man. And they've had so many like close opportunities to become tag champs, and I felt like there were so many moments where they should have been tag champs, and now they finally have the gold around their waist, bro. They finally do. And Angelo Dawkins, he upped his promo game. I see you, Docs. I see you, bro. I see you. Montez doing his thing. Okay, they're going crazy, bro. Like, they're going crazy. I cannot wait to see what they do. They've already had a couple title defenses, I think, like 1 or 2 tag team title defenses, and I was impressed, bro. I was impressed, but it could always be better. So let's hope it does get better. Let's hope they keep this engine going. They don't slow down, because the tag team division needed that, bro. Like, it was kind of getting stale with just like the same few teams, just like it used to be, bro. But they were like, nah, this is gonna get Attitude Era crazy. But it can only be better, like I said. So we'll see. We'll see. Also, the honorable mention for SmackDown's good booking is gonna be my boy Jacob Fatu, because he's being built up on his own, like as a solo competitor, and I like that. And they're doing it in a good way, like a unique way. Jacob's promos are kind of refreshing, you know, like they're unique enough, but it's not like he's saying anything foreign, you know. It's just, I don't know, it's just a different take, different way to do things. Like, his word choice is what's making it feel refreshing. I just like the way he goes about things, and he doesn't seem like an arrogant, cocky ass, crappy heel, you know, like, and plus he's getting a lot of cheers, bro. Actually, not even some, just a lot of cheers from the crowd. Of course he gets boos, but like, that's how you know how talented he is, bro. For Raw's good booking on the March side, we have my girl Io Sky. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you probably saw it coming, right? She was an honorable mention for February 2025, and you're probably thinking, Scopey, of course you would put her in the good booking, of course, because she won the women's championship from Rhea. Of course you would put her. You're damn right. You're damn right. But let me remind you, I am a huge Rhea Ripley fan. She's my #1 favorite wrestler right now. Like, she's been that for quite a few months, and it probably won't go away. Cody's my second, you know, but Rhea is my favorite. Now, Io Sky, I'm also, like I just said, you know, I said it earlier, I'm also a big Io Sky fan. And I actually wasn't expecting Io to beat Rhea. And she actually did. She actually did. And I was like, shit, you know, like, they actually did it. What a nice surprise. What a nice shocker. So congratulations to Io. I can't wait to see what they do next, because it seems like they want to give her a redemption title run, because her first title run, when she kicked Bayley out of Damage Control last year, I'm pretty sure it was last year at least, or it was 2023. One of those years. Io seemed like a weak champion. Like, she was just getting by in some matches, and other matches, they didn't really book her strong, you know? So it seems like they're giving her a second chance to really cement herself and prove herself and say, hey, I am worthy of being a champ, and I got the skills, I got the attitude to prove it, and I'm not going to take any crap from anybody, you know? Because Bianca and Rhea, they keep on disrespecting her like she's just some mid-carder or a jobber, you know? But Io is the genius of the sky. and I think she's main event levels, you know? Like she's top tier, bro. Like she's one of the best wrestlers in the world. So can't wait to see what happens next. And yeah, shout out to Io Sky. Now I'm just gonna say this right now. I don't have any mid booking or bad booking choices for Raw in the month of March 2025. I didn't really I just couldn't really pick anything out. That's all it comes down to. We're just gonna focus on SmackDown because you know that's all we have left. For mid side of SmackDown bookings for the March 2025, we got Jade Cargill. It's a fresh story, and normally I don't do this. Normally I kind of give it a month, but you know, I had to play catch up. It's an interesting story though. Like we all suspected it was probably going to be Naomi that actually took Jade out for so long. But my thing right now, it's not hitting on either side, you know, the good or bad. It's kind of like, okay, where are we going to go with this? Because they haven't had a proper match just yet, right? I did hear that they were like Jade and Bianca were going back and forth on social media, and I was like, why? Like, that's so weird. Because Bianca didn't know, at least at this point she didn't know, unless they say, oh yeah, Bianca knew the whole time. She was the one that actually told Naomi to do. I don't know, they might flip a 180 on that, you know, they might turn Bianca heel, who knows. But at this current point, Bianca had no clue, and Bianca was cool with Jade, you know. It's not like she wanted Jade to stay out of the picture, and I don't know. So if they're gonna have Jade and Bianca be feuding as well, then it's kind of weird. Anyways, it has potential. We'll see. So, on to the bad booking for March 2025 on SmackDown. We got, again, Shinsuke Nakamura. This dude, again, he feels like a side character. He feels like just someone on the back burner, just someone to fill in the slot. Someone to just be there just to progress someone else's story, you know, which sucks. I'm not gonna like repeat everything I said because that's basically what I would be doing when I was talking about his bad booking in February. But I'm sure by now you get the point. WWE or somebody, whoever, I don't know, bro, like somebody, please put some respect on Shinsuke's name, man. Give him some better storylines. Give him some good stuff, man. Treat him like Bronson Reed, bro. I mean, he's not big like Bronson Reed, but you know, he could go out there and murder people. You know what I'm saying? What do you think of the good, mid, and bad bookings for February and March 2025? Do you agree with my choices? Would you change anything? Am I missing somebody on the list? Let me know in the comment section below, bro. And if you felt like I've earned it, leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. I do this every month, unless I need a break, you know. But I'm feeling good on the product, so, you know, should be back to normal. But yeah, see you guys next month for April. And have a good day, have a good week. If you're celebrating Easter, enjoy it, be safe, don't be too crazy. Peace out.